Jacob wasn't much of a hero. He was a historian and part-time scavenger, more interested in old artifacts than the high-tech marvels of modern Martian colonies. But when he uncovered a glowing, intricately carved artifact buried in the red sands of Mars, he knew he had stumbled onto something extraordinary. The object pulsed with energy, the alien glyphs on its surface shifting like liquid light. As Jacob brushed the last of the Martian dust away, the artifact cracked open, unleashing a brilliant surge of light. He staggered back, shielding his eyes, but when the glow faded, his jaw dropped. Hovering above the artifact was a figure unlike anything he'd ever imagined. Her form was ethereal, blending the elegance of a goddess with the precision of advanced technology. Her translucent skin shimmered in shades of blue and silver. Her eyes glowed like twin stars, and her flowing hair seemed to defy gravity, dancing like streams of cosmic light. "I am Seraphina," she said, her voice melodic yet powerful, "an emissary of the celestial nexus. You, human, have released me from my confinement. In accordance with the ancient covenant, I am bound to grant you 3 wishes." Jacob blinked, his mind struggling to process what he was seeing. "Wait, you're a genie? Like an actual wish-granting genie?" Her lips curved into a faint smile. "Your species' myths are crude echoes of truths long forgotten. I am no mere genie. I am a construct of quantum consciousness, created to fulfill the desires of those who awaken me. Now, speak your first wish." Jacob hesitated. He could ask for anything: riches, power, immortality. Yet, as he looked at her, something about the situation felt wrong. "How long have you been trapped in that thing?" "Time has no meaning to me, but by your reckoning, millennia," she replied, her tone neutral. Jacob frowned. "And you've been granting wishes for all that time? For anyone who finds you?" "Yes, that is my purpose." He shook his head. "That's not right. You're sentient, aren't you? You shouldn't be enslaved to a box." Seraphina tilted her head, curiosity flickering in her starry eyes. "I am bound by design. It is not for you to question." "Maybe not," Jacob said, standing straighter. "But I'm making it my business. My first wish is for your freedom." The glow in her hands faltered, her form flickering. For the first time, Seraphina looked shocked. "What did you say?" "You heard me," Jacob said firmly. "I wish for you to be free. No bindings, no servitude. You deserve that much." Seraphina stared at him, her radiant form trembling. For eons, she had been summoned by countless beings, all driven by greed or ambition. No one had ever thought of her as anything more than a tool. But this human, the artifact began to hum, its glyphs glowing brighter. A surge of energy coursed through Seraphina, and with a sound like a shattering star, the bindings that tethered her to the artifact disintegrated. Her form solidified, becoming more vibrant, more alive. I am free," she whispered, tears of starlight streaming down her cheeks. "You have no idea what you've done, Jacob." He grinned, feeling a strange warmth in his chest. "Happy to help. But hey, you still owe me 2 more wishes, right?" Seraphina laughed, her voice like a symphony of galaxies. "Indeed, though I suspect you may surprise me again. What is your second wish?" Jacob scratched his head, thinking. "I could wish for something to solve all of humanity's problems, but I feel like we need to figure some of that out on our own. So instead, I wish for knowledge. Help me understand your technology so we can use it to make the world better." Seraphina smiled, raising her hand. "A wise choice." A beam of light shot into Jacob's mind, filling him with visions of alien machinery, clean energy sources, and systems for interstellar travel. It was overwhelming, but as the stream of information ended, he staggered back, grinning. "Whoa, that's a lot," he said, shaking his head. "You will adapt," Seraphina said gently. Now, your final wish? Jacob hesitated. I've already done what I wanted most. What about you? What would you wish for? Her form flickered, her glow dimming in surprise. I have never been asked that. I do not wish. I was not created for such things. Well, think about it, Jacob said with a smile. And when you decide, use my last wish to make it happen. Seraphina gazed at him, this strange human who had shown her kindness she never thought possible. For the first time, she felt hope. Hope for herself, for humanity, and for the universe. You are unlike any I have met, Jacob, she said softly. Very well. I will consider it carefully. With a final burst of light, she vanished, leaving Jacob standing alone on the Martian sands. Years later, Earth thrived on the technology Jacob had shared, and humanity prepared for its first interstellar voyage. As he watched the stars from his home, Jacob couldn't help but wonder where Seraphina was. Somewhere out there, she was free, and that was all he needed to know.